Trump's remark, I do have to say that it does have racist connotations. We can't say that when Ilhan Omar says it's all about the Benjamins, that's anti-Semitic because it partakes of Jewish cliches. But when he says go back where you came from, that is something immigrants have heard in this country for a long time. And Trump knew it. He knew it. And the way I know he knew it is because he reframed it. He didn't apologize. Trump never apologized for anything, but he did reframe what he was going to say. So this is Trump saying, get out. He changed it yesterday when he said it, put it another way.
All I'm saying is if they want to leave, they can leave, John. They can leave. I mean, I look at Omar. I don't know. I never met her. I hear the way she talks about Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda has killed many Americans. She said, you can hold your chest out. You can, when I think of America, when I think of Al-Qaeda, I can hold my chest out. When she talked about the World Trade Center being knocked down, some people, you remember the famous some people. These are people that, in my opinion, hate our country. Now, you can say what you want, but get a list of all of the statements they've made. And all I'm saying that if they're not happy here, they can leave. They can leave, and you know what? I'm sure that there'll be many people that won't miss them.
So that's Ilhan Omar and AOC he goes after, and he knows what the press is going to do. You hear that woman yelling. She thinks that's what a reporter does, screams at the president, interrupts him with charges of racism. I mean, obviously, that's just what an activist does, and that's what most of these reporters now are. But he knows that's going to happen. So, of course, we'll just use one example. We'll take Brian Stelter from CNN. They rushed to call him racist, to tar Trump as racist, because that's what they do. And what I love about the left is they always haul out this old racist thing as if it's new, as if how courageous they are to have come up. Who would have ever thought that we would actually be calling people racist? But now we must. Now we must. But they've been doing it for 50 years, and they don't know that it just lands like a clunk. But he's calling all of us racist. That's the other thing. They are calling all of us racist, and it's all about the fact that he said, go back where you came from, instead of what he said later, which was his correction, even though he wouldn't admit it, which was just saying, if you don't like it here, leave, which is a different thing altogether.